Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of a film so dense with meaning, it took one viewer an incredible number of viewings just to decode it.
21. 21 times. Can you even imagine? That's how many times one incredibly dedicated fan watched the film Coco in theaters, all to finally grasp its hidden structure.
You know, this wasn't just about entertainment. For this person, it became a journey into the very heart of art itself. So, the big question is, what did this epic analysis actually reveal? Okay, let's dive in.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with the dedication behind this whole analysis, then reveal the film's secret blueprint. After that, we'll walk through the two big arcs of the main character's journey, and we'll finish up by looking at some absolutely incredible symbolic details.
Right, so this entire explainer we're doing, it's all based on the detailed notes of one viewer whose quest transformed them from just a fan into a master decoder, discovering layers that, seriously, nobody else had seen.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. This is the core discovery. The film's narrative isn't just some story they came up with. No, it's a meticulously structured journey that follows the major arcana of the tarot. And according to this analysis, Kokuho doesn't even start at the beginning of the tarot journey. Instead, it just throws us right into the middle with card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, plunging us directly into this inescapable cycle of fate. Okay, so this first part of the hidden path, the Wheel of Fate, follows our protagonist Kikuyo's dramatic rise to fame and the absolutely catastrophic collapse that comes right after.
And this sequence just brilliantly illustrates the downward turn of that wheel, taking us from destiny straight into destruction. Let's look at a few key moments that really drive this home.
So the film kicks off by hitting us with this theme of repetition and fate, which perfectly mirrors the Wheel of Fortune. The repetitive act of applying the white powder to the back, it's just this perfect visual metaphor for the endless, relentless cycle of kabuki tradition that the characters are born into. And then, bam, we hit the death card. This is all about a profound, unavoidable end that brings transformation. In the film, Kikuo's father is gunned down, a sudden, violent end to his childhood. The visual of his body on the stark white snow, it's a direct, haunting echo of the white horse and fallen king on the death card itself. So the crucial point here is that Kikuo's own pride, his own arrogance, leads to his downfall. It is a classic tower moment that just shatters his entire world. The film even gives us a little visual cue. The analysis points out that a tombstone in the next scene is literally shaped like a tower to symbolize this total collapse.
Okay, so he's hit rock bottom, but we're now moving into the second half of his journey. After that total collapse, Kitsuko begins his long path from the absolute depths all the way to artistic redemption.
This sequence maps his difficult climb back up. It takes us from the darkest night of the soul to the brilliant light of true mastery. It's a journey from confusion to clarity. And this long, dark period perfectly represents the confusion and despair of the Moon card, where reality is blurry and Kikuo has totally lost his way. That scene with his desperate, frenzied dance on a rooftop, lit only by the night sky. What a powerful visual for being lost in the dark.
And this is the turning point. After the dark night of the moon, we get the sun. It's the literal and symbolic dawning of a new day. He's found in a dark hotel room, someone throws open the curtains, and sunlight just floods onto his back. It's a moment of pure rebirth that brings him back into the light of the kabuki world.
And then he reaches the final stage, the world. It represents completion, integration, a successful end to the journey. He doesn't just complete the final performance, he transcends it. He looks up at this incredible light and he's finally arrived, not at an end, but at a state of total artistic completion.
So beyond just the main plot, the analysis uncovered dozens of these smaller symbols that reinforce all of these themes. It just goes to show you how deliberate and meticulous the filmmaking really is.
Okay, get this. The title card at the beginning of the movie has this rough, faded font, almost like an old woodblock print. At the end, it's a clean, perfected, sharp typeface. This symbolizes his entire journey, from a rough, unrefined state to a state of human perfection. It's a transformation from the darkness of the owl to the light of the heron. And the whole film creates this really powerful duality between the two. You have the owl tattoo, which represents Kiko's early life, his burdens, his revenge, and his karma. And then you have the final Heron performance, which signifies his spiritual and artistic freedom. It's a journey from darkness to light, from yin to yang. These tiny details, they're like little Easter eggs that just confirm how deep this all goes. There's a Saturn magnet on a shelf right after his deal with the devil. His final performance is in dressing room number 6, the number for art and beauty. And my favorite one, as he enters his dark moon period, he walks by a shop named Ju Hachiban, which means number 18. That's just an incredible touch.
So really, what you should take away from all this is that Kokoho isn't just a film you watch once. It's more like a text that you have to read, and it feels like it was designed so that every single viewing reveals a whole new layer of artistic intention.
It really leaves you wondering, doesn't it? How many other masterpieces are out there that we've only just scratched the surface of? What other secrets are hiding in plain sight, just waiting for a dedicated eye to come along and uncover them?